Yes, it is officially spring. Time to do some spring cleaning and planning ahead for the upcoming season. With me in the studio now, Todd Mather, an architect out of the North Shore. How are you?
I'm great. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I know we had a chance to catch up in our North Shore studios over there in Tahoe City once, and now you're back down here in the South Shore for the Tahoe Tonight Show.
Yes.
Stoked. Tell me a little bit about it. Hey, well, thanks for coming in. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
Architecture. A little bit of interior design.
Yeah.
Although I'm not an interior designer, I'm an architect, licensed in California, Utah, Nevada.
Nice. So lake-wide.
Lake-wide. Practice all around the lake. A lot of work in Truckee, a little bit in Reno. Occasionally we get down to the Valley, Sacramento Valley, and then some work in Park City where I grew up. Still.
Cool.
So that's
fantastic.
fun.
It is fun.
And spring is it's coming up. People need to start planning for their projects.
Right, yeah, because that permitting and drawing a approval process, all that. Tell me a little bit about your style.
My style. I actually like to think I don't really have one. If someone asks,
that's good for an architect to say. Right?
I think so.
It's good.
I think so. I like to give my clients what they want.
Yeah.
I don't think they all want what I want.
Yeah, so, that's why I say it's good you say that.
Yeah, you look at my portfolio and compare it to maybe some of the others around, the other architects around the area or anywhere for that matter, and I think you see a lot of diversity in my work, and I pride myself on that. And a couple of reasons for that. I really try to invest in my clients and find out what they want. Secondly, it really depends on where the project is located. Some projects in subdivisions have a higher standard. Design is really important. Architecture is very important, so you get a little better architecture, if I can say that.
Yeah.
Work in Park City, most of my work there is in the historic district, so really regulated for the historic district there, lots of regulations. And then addition remodels, you kind of have to work with the house you're given.
House you're given, and with the county, and with TRPA a lot of times too. I mean, you talk about pretty strict regulations.
Lots
we got them here as well.
Lots of layers. Federal, county, 5 counties. And then town of Truckee, for instance, to do some work there. South Lake Tahoe municipality, they have their own layers of ordinances and such. And then you get into the homeowners associations. So
oh my gosh, you're
further.
Right. Yes.
But then layered on top of that, you have to work with your clients to give them what they want. So it's a lot of work to get a project approved.
So how do you approach that with a client? Like what would, I don't know, I mean, how would you approach that with?
I like to say a problem well-defined is a problem half solved. So I go into every one of my projects with a notebook, frankly, no design involved for many weeks, and just ask them what they want. We put together what they call a program, and we find out in detail what my client wants out of their house, or in other cases, a business. And it's very specific. For instance, I have clients who would never dream of walking in the front door and looking at a kitchen from the front door. And I have other clients who don't have front doors. In fact, or they would walk in from the garage right into the kitchen. That's how they live. So everyone's different. We all need shelter and water, love, and food. I work with the shelter part of that, but everyone's different. So there's really no one answer to any particular design.
Fantastic. That really sounds like it sets you apart, because it seems like, someone wants to so quickly see, well, what's my house going to look like? So very cool.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the things I do as well that I think is a little bit different than some of the other architects is I try to provide my clients with 3 to 4 distinct designs right out of the chute. So concepts.
Fantastic.
So that they have something to look at. You can, they say, skin a cat 100 ways or something. I don't skin cats, but designing houses, you can design a house 100 ways. And so I like to give my clients maybe 3, 4 designs, and it takes maybe 6 to 8 or 10 to generate those few, and then we can synthesize those together, and it just gives them a lot of options to look at.
Fantastic. Yep. Todd Mather in the house this evening. Architect, as information there on the screen. We have more Tahoe Tonight coming up in just a few minutes.